Welcome to New Zealand, a land with more sheep than actual people. A land filled with rolling green hills, jagged snow-capped mountains, thousand-year-old volcanoes and glaciers, and endless stunning coastlines. The South Pacific country, made up of two main islands, is said to be among the most beautiful in the world. Over the next couple weeks, I'm going to attempt to backpack the entire country of New Zealand, starting from Auckland in the North Island all the way down to Queenstown in the south. Today's journey will begin in a beachside town just outside of Auckland, a place where the jungle and ocean seem to work together. This place is none other than Piha. Well, we made it onto this gorgeous black sand beach, and it looks like there's a surfing competition going on. So you can hear the announcer, so check it out. Well, hopefully y'all can hear me over all this sound going on. But yeah, look at this place. It literally looks like straight out of a movie. There's like jagged cliffs all over, black sand, never seen that before. And the water is like perfectly blue. It's so cool. And apparently you can actually hike some of these cliffs, like the one right behind me. I believe there's hiking trails up to the top, so we're definitely gonna do that, and those views should be pretty cool. Here's the start of the hike. It's all uphill from here. Hopefully we get through this pretty quick. I'm excited for these views. Well, we made it to the first lookout point, and yeah, I think the view speaks for itself. But honestly, the best thing is, so far, I don't want to jinx it, but I have not seen like any people. Like, I have this whole place to myself, and apparently the trail extends all the way down those cliffs in the distance, and you can actually get onto this island. So probably gonna go try to do that. I think I'm gonna fire up the drone, try to get some really cool shots. Let's see how it turns out. Well, I continued hiking down this path, and the views just keep getting better and better. I honestly cannot get over this place. So it was actually about, I think, like a 45-minute outside of Auckland. So unfortunately, I don't have a rent a car or anything, so I had to take an Uber. It can be a little expensive. It was around like $50 US, but I'd definitely say it was worth it. Like, with these views, and later we're gonna go hike up like a waterfall over in the distance in one of those mountains, but you really can't beat this. And the water is like the bluest I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. Well, we just came down those stairs, and we're literally like in the middle of the jungle. Yeah. Those aren't even fake, those are all real sounds. Like the birds, there's like a ton of huge bugs. Like, I'm talking huge bugs, like that big. I've seen a few of them already. There's a bunch of like birds. Some of them were flying close to the drone. I was getting a little nervous, but luckily it turned out okay. I got her back. But yeah, I literally wouldn't even think like 2 feet that way is the most beautiful beach I've ever seen. And then like now we're right here in the middle of like what looks like the jungle. Yeah. This place is wild. As I was walking, I found this tiny little path. Doesn't look the safest, but yeah, let's do it. Woo! That was close. It's getting windy. All right, we made it back up. Man, that is steep. I'm out of breath. All right, let's keep going. All right, got onto this path. I'm thinking it goes up this mountain. Hopefully, we'll find out. But if it does, it'll be some insane views.
Okay, mountain was a lot higher than I anticipated, and I'm probably not even halfway up, but I don't know if I'm making it all the way up because I'd have to get all the way up there. I'm sure the views are outstanding, but I did not plan for this. I got no water, no food, no nothing. Haven't had anything all day, so I'm running low on energy. My legs are killing me, I'm not gonna lie, but these views are just spectacular. I just hope like there's no like rattlesnakes or anything hiding on me. Does New Zealand even have rattlesnakes? I don't know, but anyway, hopefully I'll be good. But I'm starving and thirsty and yeah, all the above, and tired. So I think I'm gonna head back down, hopefully grab something to eat, and then continue our journey on. And one of the greatest things is like, again, I've barely seen any people. I've passed by just a couple people, but that's been it. Like, I basically have this entire place to myself, and I cannot even believe it. So I would definitely say if you are in Auckland or really in New Zealand, drive out to Piha Beach. Yes, Piha Beach. Insane hiking trails. And like I said, you probably could have gone all the way up that mountain, but I was not in for that today. Well, I was on my way down, and I honestly don't know how I missed this on the way up, but down there, there's literally like sea caves, like with the water, the ocean flowing through it. This place is mind-blowing. Okay, thank God I found a nice little beach cafe. Got something in me. Time to head up to the falls. Now this is just my recommendation, but personally, knowing what I do now, if I were to ever come back here to the North Island or the Auckland area, I would definitely recommend staying in the Piha area. I mean, look at this. This is insane. Now don't get me wrong, Auckland is a gorgeous city, but I just don't see how you can beat this. Like staying out here in the jungle, the beach is amazing. There's so much to do in this area, like especially if you're into nature and hiking, I would definitely recommend staying in Piha. Well, unfortunately it's starting to rain just a little bit. I'm hoping it holds off. I can see clear blue skies ahead, but it looks like we're getting caught in it right now. Kind of feels nice though, especially considering how hot it was in the sun. On the way up to the falls, looks like it's gonna be about a 30 to 40 minute hike. Let's go.
People.
Well, this path just took a dramatic turn uphill. I think we're getting pretty close. All right, can y'all hear that? The falls is finally right there. We're almost there. Whew, that was a refreshing swim. All right, now we're heading down back to the bottom of the falls to see what it looks like from that view. We only went up to the top, so we never really got to see the actual waterfall like in full. So we're gonna go check that out now. Well, we made it, and I can definitely say the view down here at the bottom is even better than up at the top. Now you can see the entire waterfall. It's awesome. Let's get the drone up there.
After taking some time to explore a bit more of the falls and really soak in the area, I began to slowly make my way back toward the beach in hopes of catching a beautiful sunset.
That's crazy. Man, these waves are insane. It was just low tide and high tide is coming in, so all the water is rushing and it is slamming against these rocks. Man, my hair looks great. As you can see, the tide is coming in insanely fast. Those shots were amazing, but I had to literally sprint back to beat the tide. It looks like we just made the cut. That was close. This is honestly surreal to me. It's hard to believe this is life right now. I've been watching, people traveling the world on videos and, like, I want to do that one day, explore all these crazy places, see cool things. And, when I'm sitting here looking out at that, it just kind of hits you like, it doesn't feel real. It honestly doesn't feel real. Like, it's the best way I can describe it, but it's the best feeling in the world, It's been 3 days and I'm already completely blown away. Like, I'd be totally satisfied if I had to go home the next day. Like, honestly. And the weird part is, like, we're on the North Island right now, and everyone, like, I've ever talked to or seen videos on or whatever, everyone says the South Island is, like, way more beautiful. And I'm like, damn, the South Island must be insane because I'm already blown away and it's day 3. We had a whole trip ahead of us. It's like being up here, it's like giving me like a sense of inner peace. I can't even describe it. Like, I don't even know what I'm saying right now. So, final thoughts on Piha Beach. Must do, absolute must do. I would honestly recommend putting this at the top of your itinerary if you're here in Auckland, or honestly in the entire North Island. I would say this is a must do. I think the view speaks for itself.
Solo travel can be scary to think about. All alone in a new country, miles away from your friends and family. But sometimes it's these feelings of discomfort that make us grow the most, and we realize we're actually a lot stronger than we think. I've officially embarked on the craziest journey of my life, traveling all alone on the complete other side of the world. After spending the day in Piha, I think it's safe to say we're off to a pretty good start. But we'll have to see as I continue to work my way through this beautiful country. So stay tuned for next time as we make our way into the South Island, and that's where things really get crazy.